Hello, I'm Upstick. Welcome to episode 14 of Blockheads. Check these guys out. It's my dance crew. We've been out here having a good time, listening to some disco. I'm still stuck at the slime farm. I'm getting sick of slime. Like, it's making me sick. I gotta get out of this place. And this is making me kind of nervous, too, for some reason. What did I just get? Rotten flesh. Nasty. Look at this. Must be a spawner under there somewhere. Jeez. I need to do some mending on my tools as well. Well, more particularly the Elytra. It's suffering. I was flying back and forth between the mainland and here. Before we do go, though, I would like to remove some of this stuff. It's looking kind of ugly up here, isn't it? We'll take this out. We'll get this guy with the trident and hopefully get a free trident from it. Yeah, you can't hit me. I'm Speedy Gonzalez over here. Oh, I got those strafes, and I got a trident, too. Now that feels great. That's a great way to start off your episode. Let's get this last block, I think. Yeah, that's only one block. And I'm going to go over to the Enderman farm, do some enchanting, try to get some extra tools in my shulker box, because I hate running back and forth between the Enderman farm and here. Oh, and I got my other trident too, so we can just launch right out of the water. Oh, almost. There we go. And then if you go forward into the water again, you can go even higher sometimes. There we go. Just building that momentum up. You get to do some testing with Waffle today. Oh, doesn't that sound fun? Cannot tell if I like this XP or not. 1.15 it is translucent, which is really weird. I'm so used to the bright green and stuff. I mean, it's kind of okay, it's kind of realistic. But I was actually wanting to kill a few of these Endermen to get Ender Pearls dispensed into the system so I can check the storage. I don't think it's collecting some, and I could be wrong on that. Let's check it out. What's going on here? So Ender Pearls are going all over. Oh, I don't have hoppers behind these chests. Yeah, I've only got 9 hoppers. I had built this before the iron farm, so that's probably the reason behind it. Yeah, all the Ender Pearls are going through the whole system, though. I mean, they're going into the void. The rest of them, the backup. So that's good. We just gotta get some hoppers in there. I feel stupid. I was sitting here wondering what was wrong with it. Okay, so from here, we had some really solid enchants. I went over there to make some extra tools for my extra tool shulker box. And we now have 3 mending picks along with shovels. And this is the craziest enchant I've ever got. This is off a single enchant. Because Smite 5, Unbreaking 3, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Sweeping Edge 3. That's just insane. So I just kept that sword so I can brag about it. Like, that's crazy. I've never gotten that lucky on an enchant. But it's nice to have those just in case we need them. And today, we are in 1.15 obviously. I wanted to go hunting around for bees' nests and bring them back to spawn. Maybe start some projects with them. That'd be really cool to do like a build with them. Not really an automated process. I mean, we do need some honey blocks and honeycomb blocks. It's kind of weird to get used to those names. Let the epic journey commence. I'm already feeling like a pillager on his hunt. Now I'm about 80% sure that none of this has been generated. I mean, it's kind of slow loading anyways, so that's a pretty good sign if I'm rubber banding backwards too. I mean, it's lagging a little bit just because it's generating all those new chunks. And I wouldn't think a beehive would be very difficult to spot since it's like yellow. I mean, it should be pretty easy to spot throughout the trees, especially if it's like this dark oak. I don't know if they generate in dark oak. I do know they generate in plains. And if there are bees within the nest, then if you silk touch that, they will remain in the nest until you bring them back. So I was really scared that was going to work out for us. I thought it would just like reset the hive. But that's wonderful. I can bring bees back without much fuss. We don't have to worry about, boating those stupid bees across the ocean side. It's some really pretty terrain. I need to get out more. Oh, I think I see one. Oh, wow. Okay, so I didn't think I was going to like bees very much. But look at him. He's adorable. This is amazing. Look, those like little wings, it's flying around, pollinating stuff. You surely have a beehive around here somewhere, right? I mean, do they just naturally spawn without beehives? They don't sting me. I think if you hit them, they'll sting you. Then the whole swarm will come out. Where is it? Where's this beehive at? Horse, tell me. Maybe if he pollinates. Wait a second. I think I see it. Right here in the middle of the plains, really? I mean, it's not like hidden in the forest or anything. I wonder how you could tell if there's like multiple bees inside of it or not. And if you wanted to like clip like the combs out of it, or if you want to get the honey, then you have to smoke it first, I think, without irritating them. Makes total sense, you know. Let's clear this out a little bit. That's a nice looking texture too. Got a silk touch on me, but I want to wait till this guy at least goes back in there, because I don't want it to like only be like 1 or 2 bees or no bees. I need at least 1 bee in there. I wonder if you could breed them too. It's got a nice like little sound effect with it too. Some bees humming around. I wonder if that's like an indication that there are bees in there. Well, let's see. Let's just try this out. We can always place it back down, right? I mean, we got silk touch. Is there a way to tell if there's bees in it? It says it has 2 tags for the NBT data. So I have a feeling there's 2 bees in there. If we find the one that was wandering around, then I'd feel a little bit more confident about bringing it back home. And then I guess if you wanted to add bees to his nests, then you would have to bring in more bees. That's what I assume anyways, because I don't think you can breed them. They might like multiply on their own. I don't know. It's something I'll have to look up. But we at least got 1, and we can always make a bee... What's it called? Beehive? Okay, so there's a hive and there's a nest. So this is the nest. The beehive you can craft and you can move around, but this you need silk touch. Yeah, I might do a little bit more looking around. I might grab a couple of them. And my friends, the epic bee journey has come to an end. I ran into the mesa biome that had the ink farm unintentionally. I was like, oh, this is going to make things so much easier. I just took my chance because I ran out of rockets. I broke my ender chest. I'm just stupid. But turns out you can actually breed bees, which is super awesome. We've got 5 nests. I mean, that's not bad. Should have 2 or 3 in each one. And we got a bunch of flowers too. I ran into some flower biomes. And I thought that'd be really neat to implement into a project, because I don't think I've ever done a flower project. Yeah, it'd be great. And without this brighter netherrack, man, it is dark. Looking really dingy on the recording. We made it back to old farmstead right next to old berry bush over there. Leave me alone. Bad omen, of course. I'm going to cause havoc in this area. I didn't think to get milk. No, no, no. I'm stupid. Oh, villager head. I'll take that. I don't think I have one of those. So, okay, bees. They're really simple. I've been making these things, honeycomb blocks, which is pretty. It's a nice looking texture. Let's see. Let's pull this up there. So this is how it works. Bees nests you can silk touch, bring back to your area, or do anything you want with. Beehives you can craft so they're easier to move. And of course that one has honey in it, that one doesn't. I'm gonna try to find a bee's nest. Aha, perfect. Take a splint and still smoke it so we don't agitate the bees when we clip this for honeycombs. If you take a bottle, you can get honey. Put this out with a shovel. Because it's 1.15, why not? And manually farming these things could be a big pain in my eyes. Like, you would need a bunch of them, and you would want to sacrifice the time for them. So it's a little bit annoying. So you can automate those. I might do that. I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah, you can use shears and dispenser now, I think. But for the allotted space for the bees, we got these markers. Nice allotted space. It goes kind of far out here, you know, back there. So that's a pretty big space to cover. I want to be busy this afternoon, slaying mobs, first of all, and doing some re-landscaping to make it look nice. Kind of sort of like the berry farm, I guess. It's going to be more of a dip down. Might be a little bit of windiness to it, like a pathway, so there'd be a beginning and end for the build. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. there's something you probably noticed about that time lapse. We only done the base work of the project, and then throughout the week I came back and done some work on it, and finally got all the details in. Took a lot of inspiration from the Nerdians. And if you were to walk into the bee area, this is what it looks like. Like, you walk directly into it. It's got some really nice fills to it. We've got the bees flying around and the hives full of honey. This is the best part. I did notice a weird thing happening with bees, though. These are supposed to be up against the hive. And since they fly, they can get on top of this and hit the pressure plate. It's really annoying. I didn't even really think about it. But I'm going to replace these with, I think, green carpet. Ooh, that fully connects to the spruce too. Hey, it looks nice. I'm going to replace all of those. And obviously I got some other tidbits to do. I got to do this back wall, which shouldn't be too difficult. And I got to connect the back side of that as well. There is a wall over this way. This is probably the more beautiful area because there's more terrain variation as far as verticality goes. On this side, there's a couple of layers, but I couldn't really get it to match up so well with this side. We've even got the lanterns too. These look cool. But yeah, you can walk to the bee's nest. These are behind where all the beehives are, and just kind of walk through here. This looks great. It's just got good fills to it. I didn't really know what to do at this point in the project, in the very back, so I put a fence line, which I think looks great, but I don't know what to put in the center. This like little cul-de-sac. Someone help me out. Leave a comment. Let me know. What should I do right here? I was thinking maybe a custom tree would look cool, but it could be a variety of things. Just let me know. That'd be a neat thing to work on. Might be on the to-do list for a cleanup episode. Ooh, look at the lighting though. Like, everyone would spam lighting in here. I would normally, but this looks great. It's just mobs. I don't want creepers blowing up my fine details. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But yeah, I mean, for a manual function farm, it seems like it's okay. I mean, it'll work out. So we've got plenty of beehives to harvest, and I got a lot of breeding to do for the bees. Seems like I killed a bunch of them as I was like moving the bee's nest, and I didn't think to put on the smoke so they won't get mad. And then a lot of them stung me, and then as a result, they die. So, not the greatest thing in the world. I guess we'll figure out the bee population pretty soon. But yeah. Good progress. Yay, found somewhere easy to sleep. We don't have to worry about stupid mobs. Over there at the bee farm, it's just mob city when they get started. Ooh, it looks really nice from above, too. Oh yeah, that looks crazy. That's a rather big area. I mean, you don't really see it whenever you're in the midst of the bee farm. But we did get the green carpet pieces in place. You don't have to worry about those stupid trapdoors opening. And it has all been done. There's all kinds of green carpet around, making it look more beautiful, more natural. Great color to mix in with the browns, the earth tone colors. And there's something else I've been wanting to show you, but I've been holding off because I'm hoping that you've seen it on Hex's channel. I think we should just kind of walk down this pathway to see it. You remember that castle build? Well, you're just about to see. It's insane. It looks so crazy from the village. And, you know, I'm not used to seeing big castles and spawns, so it's just like a big surprise for me. Yeah, that looks crazy. It's so nice to see like a big vertical build. You don't see a lot of vertical builds. A lot of people will build smaller and just, you know, like use less time on making a project. But then there's some people like Hex that could spend like a month on a project. I don't know if this took a month or not. Probably close to it, about 4 weeks maybe. But yeah, making incredible, beautiful builds. Like, this is just, I mean, substance in the world. It's one of my favorite places on the server now. But here is the main entry point. I think we're going to do like a bridge going to like a peak over here. I think it even says it on this sign. Yeah, bridge to Terraform Peak. So we got to terraform a peak there. Might be a little bit funky with like all of the stone and stuff. Hopefully it goes well. But here is the main castle entrance, I guess. This is where you would go in. Some interior work needs to be done right here. Maybe a little bit mob proofing. But he has done most of the work at the top of the castle, and I think he's done a shulker storage system in the basement of the castle. Somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at. Back here. Oh, some redstone. Ooh, this must be part of it. Hey, that looks like a water elevator. Maybe the water elevator takes you to that point. I don't know. I haven't really explored the shulker storage system yet. I've been looking for it, but I can't seem to find it. Oh yeah, that it's got to be right here, like in this cube or something. Might have to take a look at that next episode whenever I find it. But this is by far one of my favorite places. So we got like the walkway on the castle. Looks like a completely different world from the village. If you go in the village, it's like super compact and close and claustrophobic. But up here, very open in the sky. Unique. It looks great, these windows. These windows designs using Prismarine without a Guardian farm. Overachiever Hex, overachiever. But here is a entrance into the keep, I guess. Get the nice dining hall. And something I really love about this design is it's got some quirk to it. I like how it looks more like man-made rather than mechanically made. I mean, it still looks symmetrical, you know, in its principle, but in a way it's kind of free flow. And I just think it looks more human, more humanized. It's kind of cool. So anyways, next portion, I think there's one more floor to check out. We got something. Oh, we got the throne room. Hey, Waffle's throne room. Hey, look at that. There's my face. And I think this is Hex's banner. Looks like a portal banner. But anyways. Oh no, I messed it up. Oh god. Hex. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry. The stupid minecarts, you know how they are. You gotta put like a carpet piece there or something. You know what? Maybe that would work. I don't know. Anyways, you get the idea. The King Waffle sitting in his throne, you know, you get the peasants down in the village, they're working for me, sweating it, making all the profit. It's the way it should be. Got all the armor, got some project planning going on, you know. I might check that one off camera, see what he's got going on. Server historical record, hey, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Got different chapters and stuff. That's neat. That's super neat. Version 1. So this might be like a cool library thing coming up. It'd be neat to make copies of books and put it into a library. I don't know, it seems kind of legit. As far as the roof goes, well, close to it. Ooh, this is the top of the roof. We got a nether portal here. Ooh, fancy. So if we ever need to come to the castle from the nether hub, we know where to go. It should be marked on the map. But I think that's most of the castle. I don't think we got a really good look from the outside, so I'll tell you what, let's go into Scout. Oh, that's just gorgeous. I love it. I love this castle. Sit here, talk about it all day. Love the design. Good job, Hex. Incredible, man. There is a piece of Prismarine that's going to drive me crazy, but that's okay. You know, I might get it. Wow. Quite a bit of work. I mean, between me and Hex, we have covered quite an area. Nice job, buddy. I'm also pretty excited about the honeycomb blocks. There might be some really cool designs that come out of that. I don't know what to really use it for outside of base designs. Maybe there's some cool farm designs that we could throw together, but that's the castle at nighttime. Beautiful. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check it out from the village. Oh. I can't stop looking at it, please. I just need to go live in that castle right now. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode and have a fantastic day.